Good evening, everyone. My name is Taylor Brogan, and for the project for this class, I am going to do it on the Incident Command System, or ICS. Within the NIMS, or the National Incident Management System, there's what's called the Incident Command System, or ICS. And basically, this is just a standardized approach to the command, control, and coordination of on-scene incident management that provides a common hierarchy within which personnel from multiple organizations and jurisdictions can be effective. It is an all hazards approach, meaning it works for something as fire to something as large as a tornado or hurricane. My instructional problem for this project is very simply lack of knowledge in what positions are considered command staff versus what ones are the general staff and what their specific roles are. My targeted audience are first responders such as police, firefighters, EMTs, and then emergency management personnel. This class can also be taught to stakeholders such as mayors, business people within the specific jurisdiction, traffic crew, anybody who has a role to play in emergency management, and then even others like the public to inform them of how things should operate in a disaster response, people they can go to. So the instructional design model, we went through a few of them this week, and I think the best one for this one is the ARCS model. So there's 4 components in that model. Attention being the A. It's simply just gain the learner's attention. So for me, for this project, I could do that in any number of ways. One of the ways is just by asking a question about the ICS, see what they know, get them thinking about ICS, the command system, the incident management system, and get them invested into finding out more about it. The next component of the ARCS ID model is relevance. How will this information that I'm teaching them benefit them? So to accomplish that relevance, I would use real-world examples, do an activity that shows the learners the benefits of the ICS, the different roles of the staffs that are involved, and how it can overall help the learners. The next component is confidence. Everybody wants to succeed, so how do we help them do that? So in this situation, at the outset, I will obviously tell them how they're going to be evaluated at the end, whether that's we're just going to run through a simple activity. If I decide to do like just a quick Q&A at the end, that kind of thing, how they will be evaluated, and then give them feedback during any instructional activities that I plan. That will help build the confidence in the topic and the confidence in that they will be able to understand and then pass that evaluation at the end. The final component is satisfaction, real-world application. Why do they care? And then how can this actually help them? So this class would make their lives a little bit easier in the future when they're responding to a disaster, especially a bigger one where it's not going to always be as simple as, well, the fire chief is our incident commander, like it is during, some kind of house fire or apartment fire. When you're getting more organizations involved and more jurisdictions involved, things are going to be a little chaotic. By teaching this and getting that information to them, it will help them when they have to eventually respond to a disaster. Another way that I would, provide the satisfaction is honestly having them give me feedback. How have they used, ICS since they've left the class? What can I do to keep the class relevant? What can I do to build on the class to ensure that, again, this class is relevant, which then provides the confidence and then the satisfaction later. I've had this model used on me. I didn't realize it was, labeled ARCs, but that's the main way that they teach it in the Navy is ARCs. And then I have also used it, again, when I was instructing in the Navy and even instructing in the Army to a certain extent. And for most people, it seems to be a really successful way to, teach and instruct them if they can see that relevance, see why they care about it, build that confidence in them, and then later, seeing how it actually impacted them. I know that was one of the ways that really helped me in some of my courses of instruction, and even I've gotten feedback from other students saying that they really appreciated and really liked how I taught them, whatever course of instruction they had me for. This is that reference from the very beginning from our project's perspective. Again, my name is Taylor Brogan, and my project is going to be on the incident command system. Thank you.